In a moment, I'm going to show you a listing that is selling over $87,000 per month. That's how much it's making per month. And it's only been listed up for 2 months, right? This is actually crazy. Now, first of all, listen to me. It's not a digital product. It's a product that I found on Etsy using my go-to research SEO tool, EverBee. Check out the link in my description to find all of those gems. Now, listen, it's an opportunity that I just thought I'd have to share with you and show you, just even if it's just for fun, even if it's just for the, seeing something that works on Etsy, right? But before I get into this, guys, as usual, my name's AJ. I do all things digital products, Etsy, selling online, and all of that great stuff. So if you're interested in stuff like that, remember, please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you get more of my videos in your feed. And don't forget, I've got a bank of over 850 videos full of tutorials to help you make money online. So please do check them out. And listen, let's get back into this, right? This is a crazy product. Now I'm going to show you. Check out my screen. I'm on Etsy. Look at this thing. This is a personalized photo flip book, right? So how it works is, I'll just show you the video because it helps. This is a sort of picture flip book. So imagine someone's got photos that they want to actually have in this kind of little vintage box style. So the customer will send the seller 8, maybe 16 photos to put into this kind of flip box. And what they'll do, they'll put it in there, they'll put it on, and every time you turn the wheel, you'll see different photos, right? Very easy. Very simple. But no, it's not really, because you can't really find these things in your traditional print-on-demand platforms. This is quite niche. But guys, this is making over $87,000 per month. It's only a 2-month-old listing. Let me show you this. Look, I'm using EverBee as usual, and you see the numbers. Look, it's crazy. It's phenomenal. It's got an 11,800 growth rate. This is trending massively, right? This is a real trend, guys. This is what you need to see and find out when you want to get into something and make some real cash. Now, I couldn't help but show you this, even if it's just for the interest factor, but I wanted to show you. It's made 1,460 sales. Is it 60 sales? No way. 1,460 sales. Jeez, 143 reviews. This is an absolute monster. Now, the thing is, what's very interesting is this is a very low competition product. It is trending, right? It is selling for good money, right? It has all the hallmarks of something that is a money-making machine. It's a beast. And what happens is, all you need to do is you need to send the photos, how many photos you want in the box, and then obviously what kind of engraving, if you want any, for the box, right? Now, obviously, this seller is fantastic. They found something that really, really works. But how can you do something like this? Well, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes the best things require a little bit of work. So what this means is that you would need to source this actual product, this wooden photo book, right? Because you can't find that in your traditional sort of print-on-demand platform where you can just upload the photos and then they'll send it. It's going to require a little bit more work where you do this yourself. So you'd have to buy these photo books, wooden ones, in bulk, let's say, from a platform. And I'm going to show you where you can get this actually. And then you will have to put the photos together inside the box and then send it off to the customer. So it would require a little bit of work from your side, right? But listen, if you're making over $80,000 a month, then it's pretty damn good, all right? So let me show you just really quickly how you can actually do something like this or source something like this. I mean, look at it. It's such a unique idea. But remember, you can find gems like this all the time on Etsy if you just look for it. And this is one that I found right now. Now, listen, does sell for $74.86. It is on a sale right now. It's a bestseller. It's got, it's just flying off the shelf. Now, let me show you where you can get a wooden photo book like this so that you can create something like this. Okay, I'm on a platform called Alibaba. Now, Alibaba is basically a platform where it puts you in touch with factories in a sense. So, for example, these are all different listings for this type of, wooden photo book, which exactly like the one that is sold. Well, maybe not exactly, but similar to the one that I've showed you in the video. These are all different sellers or factories that sell this product. So what you can do is you can sift through these different places and look at factories, that are trade assurance, gold standard, verified suppliers. Now, I've used Alibaba myself. I used to obviously sell on a platform called Amazon, and I know it very well. So how it works is, on the left you'll see you can click on those verified suppliers. You look at suppliers from different countries, which you have here on the side as well, and obviously you'd start looking and seeing what the costs are. Now you can get these from, look, for example, you got this minimum order 10 sets, $5.66. You got one for $1.75 here if you order a minimum of 500 sets. So you'd obviously need to have a conversation with the factory and the salesperson in the factory, and then come to an agreement of how much you want to order. But literally, that's all you need to do. You need to find a product that is obviously well made, because quality is really important for things like this. You need to make sure that they're verified supplier, obviously a gold standard supplier. And honestly, once you do that and you sort of, speak to them and know that they've got a good track record, then it really is a good opportunity. Obviously, make sure that your margins are good, where you're finding something relatively cheap, because obviously you've got all the shipping costs and other bits and pieces to add to the sale. But yeah, I just thought I would show you something slightly different, not your typical thing, not my usual video, but just to give you an idea of the opportunities out there for selling online. So something like this is literally right now selling like hot cakes on Etsy. And honestly, it's quite simple. The process being, you buy something like this, you get a good bulk order where you're getting it at a very low cost, and then you literally have these products in your home. You get the photos from the customer, and you literally put the photos onto the flip books, which is inside the actual wooden photo book. And honestly, once you get the hang of it and you put the pieces on the bits of plastic inside that will flip, then honestly, it becomes very easy to do once you get used to it, or once you practice it. That is all it is. And listen, guys, if you do want me to show you opportunities of other products that are sold on Etsy, other than digital products, right? Because there are so many opportunities to selling online. Now, this could actually be something where you could sell this not necessarily through Etsy, but if you see something that is a big trend, a growing trend, something that people are searching for generally on the internet, then this could actually be something where you create your own website and create this and sell this. And especially if there's massive demand, you could sell this outside of Etsy. So it doesn't have to be an Etsy thing. You could have your Etsy store where you sell whatever you sell, whether it be digital products, whether it's print on demand, and then you might have a separate thing where you sell this. Now, I want to show you very quickly the seller that sells this on Etsy. Remember, I showed you one of their listings, which is making over $80,000. Let me show you their store very quickly. Okay, so this is the store, and you can see that it's called Allen Art Gift Shop. Only been on there for 8 months on Etsy. Now, all they sell is these personalized photo flip books, right? And literally all the listings, there's only 9 listings, guys. There's only 9 listings, and all of these listings are to do with the photo flip book, right? Which is fantastic. So they are a dedicated store for this. So like I said, you can see that they are a relatively new store, but they have found a specific niche. They are branded around this sort of niche where they only sell this product, which is also a very good thing, because they are positioning themselves in a space where they are, if you like, the market leaders, right? Or this is their particular niche. They're not a general store. They are selling this particular item, and they want to be known for this, which is very smart, because the Etsy algorithm will understand it, will start pushing their listings, because they know that this shop owner sells this particular item. So in terms of relevancy, when a customer is looking for something maybe like this, then the listings will get pushed to the customer because it will be relevant to them. So I really like their store. I really like what they're doing. I think it's a fantastic idea. And this is what, guys, you have to be aspiring to. Try and find those gems, those nuggets, those original things, those low competition, low saturation products out there on Etsy. And they don't have to be digital products. They can be different types of products that can do well and sell. And sometimes they do require a little bit of work. This is an example of something that requires a bit of effort, a bit of work, but something that can reap you the rewards also. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do like videos like this, please say this in the comments below, and I will try to do some other ideas, other nuggets that you can find on platforms like Etsy. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.